Hi, my name is Tranisha and I am pursuing a master's in creative writing. I have my undergrad degree in business marketing and management that I obtained from Monmouth University. For the past 10 years or so, I have jumped in and out of professions from the sports industry to the health and beauty field. Eventually, I landed at a startup company with my spouse, and it's been very lucrative. It's been a great ride. This was all going great for us until we were forced to sit still when COVID hit. Early inclinations can often get buried beneath our formal education and our early work experiences. To reconnect with these, we sometimes have to ask ourselves, what gives you a greater sense of curiosity? What piques your imagination? So I started to dig deeper into what it is that I was passionate about. I remember growing up, I used to read so many books. As a child, I read the books, but to make it more interesting, I would visualize what I was reading. In my head, I would see characters and the settings, and I would let the book play out like a play in my head. It was my way of getting through long readings and being able to interpret and remember key points from every book that I was reading, which in turn was why I just enjoyed reading for the visualization, the storytelling. Remembering this, I decided to go and start my own blog. Now, with this blog, I had no intentions of it going anywhere crazy because how was I going to make a living off of that? How was I going to support my family being a blogger? What I remember most is people telling me how relatable my blogs were, the tone in which I spoke and the voice. They were able to connect with me on a different level. They could just understand what I was feeling and what I was going through. And that intrigued me because since a child, I would tell stories and visualize what was going on in the books in my head. And now I was able to put it on paper for others to visualize exactly what I was trying to say. I knew at that point that I had tapped into something different and I had to pursue that course. Blogging gave me a sense of confidence that I had lost along the way somewhere. It felt so natural to write and reach out to people and share stories and just give people a story to laugh about, to cry about, just to tap into the emotions of other people. With blogging came other opportunities. I had brands reaching out to me to write blogs for their, small companies. I had brands reaching out to me for product placement, writing descriptions, creating websites. The writing became more technical rather than emotional. So for a few months, I led down that path until again, I was like, what am I doing? This is not what I want to do. This part of it is not what I was passionate about. Avoiding the false path. The false path is the lure of attractive rewards that take you further and further away from your goals. People who have pursued this path often find their journey meaningless with no rewards. I continued writing, but it did not feel meaningful. It didn't feel rewarding. It wasn't until a very tragic event that occurred in my life that I had to really stop and think about what it is I truly intended on doing with my gift of writing, my ability to talk to people through my words. About a year ago, my brother was fatally struck by a vehicle. I sank into the deepest depression. My world flipped upside down. Everything that I had known was different now, and I knew that I had to find a way to dig deep to find myself again. And this was my point in which I knew I had to pursue what I was truly passionate about while I had the time left on this earth. Finding your way back. If you continue along this current path, how will this play out on your health, your well-being, and your daily lifestyle? What are some key milestones along the way that will help you to navigate your journey? What do you need to do now to redirect your career? My first goal is to network with 2 other students who have defined their path as wanting to become a writer, screenwriter, author of some sort. Another goal I have is to finalize the outline, the title, and pictures for my first ebook, which I plan on releasing this summer. I'm looking forward to tapping into my true passion and true calling for life and figuring out what my niche might be within these next few weeks. So far, the reading has given me great insight and has my mind thinking about what it is that I was truly put on this earth to do.